business strategies, you learn business tips and tactics on how to do well. You are also learning some personal things that are outside the business zone. And I love it when not everyone needs to be an entrepreneur, okay? You can work for someone and still be good. You can also be your own boss. And I love the brutality and the rawness that entrepreneurship is not for the faint-hearted. Okay? The sleepless nights, the give up sign. A lot of times we're like, I'm not doing anything, you push your sleep in. But when one call just come in,
it could be your turn, you have a monopoly, but you had the idea first. You push it out first. But the important thing is that you have to stay on the idea. You can't sit down and say, yes, we have arrived. Yes, we are the only ones. But somebody else is coming to do it better. Somebody else is coming to do it bigger. And somebody else is going to give you a lot of headache. When these things happen, when you face stiff competition, then you have to dig deep and look at what makes us unique. And then you have to call on things like friendship. Those are the important things. So whatever relationship you have with, say, your supplier, your customer, ensure it's a mutual relationship. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're doing with friendship. You get it? I do business because you're my friend. I do business because we have something.
So you have to keep on trying. I started, like I was saying, in 2017, I think first quarter. We started kiddies only at the mall. It was a very large shop, about 210 square meters. And the idea was, we're going to put everything that a child needs. And I was like, I had young children then, and I knew that I could do all of my last penny, if I'm not spending it on business, I'm spending it on my children. So I'm like, okay, definitely parents will come and patronize. But funny enough, we were in it, and 1 month down the line, 2 months down the line, the numbers were not as rosy as we expected it to be. So we had to sell the business so that it would not affect my main business. And when I sold it, the person that I sold it to just changed the name and changed the outlook. He changed it from kiddies only to kiddies and adults, and added adult products. And he was making a hell of a lot of money. What I didn't realize was that it is not children that spend money, it is the parents. So when you come in and you see what you like, then you now see what your son too can use. Then you buy for you and you buy for you. In that regard, the business failed on my own end, not because it was not a good business, but because I was not innovative enough. I know sometimes, that word SAPA, if SAPA holds you very, very well, innovation will not come. You just be thinking of survival. Do you get? So I was at that level where it was a make or mark period for me. I would have lost everything. So the best thing for me to have done then, the innovative thing for me to have done then, was to sell, which I did.
So how did I get to KPMG? So KPMG has this very long recruitment process, right? So you do aptitude test and then do this and do that, and it's step by step. They keep cutting people along the way. So one of those steps of the recruitment, there was like a panel interview, and so they will call you in. There was a panel of interviewers, like 5 or 6 of them, and then they will be throwing questions at you. So, but I know that the first question they would ask was, tell us about yourself, So anyone that has been to interviews knows that. So, but the trick is that you are not expected to tell them anything they already know. So they have your CV in front of them. So it's a waste of that opportunity to repeat what is in your CV. Like, I'm 33 years old, I studied microbiology. They're already looking at it. So you need to tell them something about yourself that they don't know already. You understand? Something that may pique their interest, maybe things that you're interested in. But as a bad guy now, I've prepared my own response like a day or 2 days before that interview. And when they asked me, tell us about yourself, my response is that, okay, My name is Rowan Akewale, and I am the 9th child in a family of 19. So, the same way all of you are were like, that was the result I wanted to. So, because I needed to get their attention one way or the other, and it worked, and it's true. Okay, so I'm from a polygyny. I'm from a polygamous family, right? My dad practiced polygyny. We were like a lot of children. So, but a lot of us here, the story probably applies to us, but we'll be too ashamed to tell that story. That but it's who you are. You understand? Make use of that story